All righty, I think we are live. We double check. We double check to make sure before we get started here. Somebody send me a message if we are live, if you can hear me. I believe we are live. I believe we are. Let me double check. I think we are live. I believe we are live. Let me check. Let me check. Testing, testing. Maybe I'm not live yet. Wait a minute. It says I am live. Oh, we are live. Okay. Let me go ahead and X out of this. All right. I think you guys can hear me. Let me make sure. All right. I believe we are live. I think you can hear me. I just want to make sure before we start. Is my sound okay, everybody? You guys all know I'm not the most technical person. Okay, looks like we live. All right, I did it. Woo! Happy New Year, baby. Happy New Year, Robert. I did it. All right, guys. Listen, Happy New Year, everybody. Today is January 2nd. I hope you've had a chance to really follow me over the last 20 days. I have really been giving you guys the goods, been really giving it to you. So today I've got a special message for you guys today on today. So I hope that if you're unable to stick with us the entire broadcast, just come back and rewatch it. This is one of those ones that you're definitely going to want to make sure you take the time. It may be an hour or so, but you really want to soak this one up. You want to soak this one up as best you can. Matter of fact, before we begin, maybe you might want to go ahead and hit the share button so that you can share this to people in your organizations and your teams and maybe people that you do want to work with. We're getting ready to hit a powerful topic right here. This topic is very dear to my heart, and it really has enabled me to go quite far in the profession. And so I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to be in a hurry. So once again, if you're just joining us and you've got other things to do, maybe you're at work, maybe you're trying to tune in between lunch breaks or whatever, just put a note to yourself to come back and rewatch this one. This is definitely something that you're going to want to watch. For those of you that are just tuning in with me for the very first time, and perhaps you've never had a chance to know me or who's this guy, what's he all about? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm over the moon excited right now because we are about to break history. I made a promise about 20 days ago that I told the entire world that I would come on every single day and I would share some building tips on how to launch something gigantic. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Every day I'm honoring my word. I'm here. I'm giving real value. I'm not giving stuff that's theoretical. I'm not giving stuff that I heard Bob or Paul say. I'm giving stuff that I know works from the happenings of my own life. I know that this truly works. And so we're getting ready to launch here in about another 10 days. And we're basically counting down until we actually launch. And so I'm really excited about it. Today, I'm not going to be sharing the name of the company. I'm not going to be sharing any details about the company at all today. All I can tell you is this. I set a goal, and the goal was I wanted to break history. I wanted to be the first team, the first person in the entire network marketing profession to break history. What am I talking about? Well, by this April, put this down, write this down, because I know some of you think I'm kidding. Some of you think it's a game. Some of you think it's propaganda. I don't really care what you think, but just I want you to know that I said it so you can write the date, the time, okay? I'm letting you know we will be the very first team ever in the entire world of network marketing. This has never happened before. We will be the first team that will have 50 people by April. We're talking month 1, 50 people that will earn over $100,000 their very first month. Guys, I am working like a Hebrew slave behind the scenes to make sure that goal becomes a reality, baby. I'm really excited about it. You can't stop me. You ain't gonna turn me down, so you might as well go ahead and turn me up. I'm letting you know, we about to break history. This is not a game. This is hard work. This is real. This is my purpose. And I'm excited about it. It's taken me 11 years to get to the place where I'm at now. But like the little boy would say, Mama, Daddy, we here now. We are here now. When you know that you know that you know you know, everybody sit back and enjoy the show. Because I'm telling you guys, that's exactly what's about to happen. We will have 50 people earning over $100,000 their very first month by this April. Put that down, April 2019. I said it. I'm telling you, watch it happen. Right now, we were supposed to have 10,000 people ready to go by January 1st. Guys, we've got 31,000 people ready to go now. Come on, boy. Somebody better give a hand praise up in here. Somebody better get excited. 31,000 people we have right now ready to go for this huge launch that's actually up and coming. So I'm really excited. If you haven't heard, we actually are taking about 50 people with us to Dubai on a basically an incentive trip, rewarding the people who actually have all of these people ready to go. We're taking them with us to Dubai. We leave on January the 13th. You have 2 more days left to qualify. Listen, I'm paying for the flight. I'm paying for the hotel and some of the festivities. Wait a minute. Say it again. I'm paying for the flight. I'm paying for the hotel and some of the festivities. Dubai. Do you know? Look, don't get me fired up. Don't get me started about Dubai. Listen, Dubai is incredible. If you've never been, you better go. You better go. And I don't know a better promotion. I don't know of an easier promotion than the one that I've laid out for you guys to be able to go with us to Dubai, where we pay for the flight, the hotel, and some of the festivities. It's just going to be incredible. I'm telling you guys. But listen, I didn't come on here to really talk about that. If you want to know about the launch and what's going on, all you need to do is go to workwithromasio.com, workwithromasio.com, and you can get yourself educated about what's going on. You can see the 7-minute video, the 20-minute video, you can see the Dubai video, you can see everything you need to know, and you can get yourself pre-registered if you want to be a part of if you want to be a part of this. Okay. Now, I want to tell you up front before you go there, I have not given the name of the company yet. I have not done that. There is a specific reason I haven't done that. We're going to be releasing the name of the company in about another 2 weeks, about another two and a half weeks. We're going to be letting the name out. It is not a startup. It is not a startup. Okay. But it's huge. But there's a reason why we have not released the name of the company yet. We don't want anybody getting ahead of us. And I can tell you guys, we are about to break history. So I'm really excited about it, if you can't tell. All right. Now, listen, I just left the dentist. I just came from the dentist and in a little bit of pain right now, but I've got my Advil. I just had a root canal. I'm so embarrassed to tell you, the California kid had a root canal. And I hope all of you out there, take care of your teeth, do what you're supposed to do, stay away from sugar, make sure you floss, do what you're supposed to do. Because I'm telling you, I don't wish a root canal on none of y'all. I just left the dentist not even 45 minutes ago. But a promise is a promise. I had to take me some extra Advil and ibuprofen, and I had to push through just for you. All right. So we about to kick this thing on off. Are you ready, guys? Give me a thumbs up on Facebook if you're ready. We're getting ready to kick this thing off. This right here is a special message for all of y'all. This is going to serve you so well. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right. Well, let's get it started, guys. I want to talk to you today about my favorite topic. I want to talk to you about what I believe is the most important topic of your entire life. For those of you, whether you're involved in network marketing or whether you're involved in building a traditional business. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a preacher. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm a coach. I'm a young man, 40 years old. I live right here in Sacramento, California. I don't have any notes next to me. There is no prompter. I didn't take 3 hours to put this together for you. This is coming straight from my heart, and it's going to land right in your heart. So that's why I encourage you to make sure you rewatch this one, okay? I'm going to talk to you about a subject called mentorship. I'm going to talk to you about why it's so valuable. I'm going to talk to you specifically on how to find a mentor and how to value a mentor. Many of you, you've heard the word mentor and mentorship, but you really don't know what it means. First of all, let me tell you, there's a gigantic difference between the word coach and the word mentor. There's a gigantic difference between the word coach and the word mentor. They are not the same. Right now, I am on Facebook Live and I am coaching. This is free coaching, free. This is not mentorship. This is free coaching, okay? Mentorship is a very intimate and very close relationship. Mentorship is a very intimate and it's a very close relationship. Mentoring takes time. It is not something you just do in one night and you're done. That's coaching. Mentorship is a close and intimate relationship with a man or a woman. Okay? Now, before I get into some specifics about how to find a mentor, I want to give you guys some context of where I'm coming from so that you can always source what I'm saying. If we look in the good book, I'm talking about the Bible. If we look in the good book, the Bible I'm referring to, what we will find is every prophet in the Bible, they all had a mentor. Whether you know this or not, I want you to go look it up. Every single prophet in the Bible, they all had a mentor. And what is mentorship? Let's write this down. What is mentorship? I want you to understand what it is. Mentorship is basically wisdom without waiting. Write that down. Mentorship is wisdom without waiting for it. One more time. Mentorship is wisdom without waiting. Woo! Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We just crossed into 2019. You've made your declarations. You've wrote down your goals. You've said, this is what I want to do in 2019. Okay? My question to you is this. Do you have a mentor? Do you have a mentor? Mentorship is wisdom without waiting. Have you ever said to yourself, I wish I would have known then what it is that I know now? Have you ever said to yourself, I wish I would have known then what it is that I know now? Everybody's always said that. Well, what's the difference between then and now? One word. What's the difference between then and now? One word. Wisdom. Wisdom is the difference. Wisdom is the difference. And where does wisdom come from? Wisdom comes from two places. Number one, you making mistakes. You banging your head against the wall, making mistakes will make you wiser, right? And number two, wisdom comes from learning from other people that have already made those mistakes. Which one do you think will allow you to get to your goals much faster? You banging your head against the wall, or you finding a mentor and learning from them? Oh, this is really good. Every time I say this, I get excited all over again. That's how good it is, because it's pure, it's accurate, and it's true. Let me take a sip. Every prophet in the Bible, they all had a mentor. We're 2 days into the new year. You've got new goals, new aspirations, new hunger, new determination. My question is, who's your mentor? Some of y'all don't even got one. Who's your mentor? You're talking about you're going to make more money this year. You're talking about you're going to be healthier this year. You're talking about you're going to finally become the family woman, the family man that you've always wanted to be. And I believe you. I really do. I really do. I believe you. My question, though, who's your mentor? You're talking about you about to get off that job in 6 months. You're done. Who's your mentor? You're talking about you about to get in the best shape of your life. Who's your mentor? You're talking about you're going to the next level in your development. Who's your mentor? Woo-wee. You better hit the share button on this one. Woo! Every prophet in the Bible all had a mentor. I don't care whether you believe in the Bible or not. It doesn't matter right now. What matters is you accept the truth. Mentorship is wisdom without waiting. None of us know everything. Nobody knows everything except God. None of us know everything. So when you accept or when you find a mentor, you're going to allow yourself to go much faster, much faster. Because remember, wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is what it's all about. Wisdom. And wisdom comes from your mistakes and from you actually finding a mentor. Which one do you think will allow you to go faster? Banging your head against the wall, making mistakes, or you finding a mentor, someone that's already done what it is you want to do? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense so far. That's the first bite of the burger. What's up, Tracy? What's going on, guys? Happy New Year to all y'all. If you're just joining us, yeah, you better grab a seat. This is one you definitely want to hear for sure. You definitely want to grab a seat if you're just joining us. I promise you this message is going to be spot on for every single one of y'all. I don't care what company you're with. I don't care if you're not in a company. I don't care if you're just cruising through the page. This is the message right here for you. Right here for you, guaranteed. Okay? We're talking about how to find and value a mentor. Right now, we're talking about what is mentorship, and we're talking about the importance of mentorship. Listen, every accomplishment that I have made in my life, every single accomplishment that I've made in my life, I attribute it to me having a mentor. Everything. Everything. From me learning how to play basketball, from me learning to, when I first got when I dropped out of college and I first started working for a company called Cutco, selling cutlery. I remember Jesse Levine as one of my mentors. And Jesse Levine, what's up, Jesse? If you're hearing me today, baby, I love you. Jesse Levine is the guy who taught me how to do the business. And I became the #1 person selling knives. I don't know nothing about no knives, but if you teach me, I can do anything you can do, right? And that was my first win with Cutco knives. And then from there, I started to sell some tennis shoes. I was going to Sac State here in Sacramento, and there was a gentleman who was he had a connection where you could buy boxes of Nike tennis shoes at a discounted price, and you could take those shoes and go sell them for $40, $50, and $60 and make some money. And I used to buy a box of shoes for about $600, and it would turn into $1,600 by the time I was done selling them. I had a mentor, Randy. He taught me exactly how to do it. Another win in my life. Then from there, I got involved in the mortgage and real estate business. Met a gentleman, Mr. Brent Peterson. Brent Peterson taught, I was living in an apartment. I was broke. I just dropped out of college. Okay? I didn't know nothing about no mortgage, and I didn't know nothing about no real estate back then. But you know what? Mr. Peterson was the owner of the mortgage and real estate company. And he taught me, he mentored me for years. And next thing you know, at the age of 25, I became a self-made millionaire, multi-millionaire. Little boy from Oakland. Nobody in my family ever made millions of dollars. Again, every step of the way, I had a mentor. Then all of a sudden, I got introduced to network marketing. Got one of the greatest mentors, Mr. Holton Buggs, for 7 years. He mentored me. Then I had another mentor in network marketing, Mr. Tyler Daniels. He mentored me. Okay? Now, I've had a lot of advice from Eric Worre, from Jeff Roberti, and many other greats, and they've given me great insight that has helped me, but that's not mentorship. That's coaching. That's coaching on the fly. This is coaching I'm giving you. Mentorship means these people know my first, middle, and last name. These people know my background. These people know my flaws and my strengths. These people have taken the time to get to know me and vice versa. Not just, this is the script you use to go ahead and make the transaction. No. Give me a thumbs up if you are learning the difference between coaching and mentorship. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get very specific here on this broadcast. We're going to get very specific. Right now, I just want to set the table. I wanted you to understand the difference between coaching and mentorship. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand the difference. It's a big difference. It's a huge difference. See, when this broadcast is over, this was free coaching. But you know what all of you can't do? All of you can't pick up the phone and call me and talk to me for hours. All of you can't come to my house. All of you can't, you know what I mean? All of you don't have my phone number. I can't mentor millions of people. That's impossible. I can give you some value. Yes, I can. Yes. I can give you real value, but that's not mentorship. See, mentorship, it's intimate. It's personal. So when you mentor somebody, I can say, hey, Bob, that may work for Johnny. That may work for Sarah. That may work for Mike. But Bob, based on your personality, based on your situation, no, Bob, that won't work for you. Give me a thumbs up if we're making sense here today. The reason why I'm so passionate about mentorship, all of the success in my life, all of it, all of the success that I've achieved thus far, and all of the success I'm about to achieve right now, including we about to break history, I attribute it all to my mentors. I attribute it all to my mentors. I attribute it all to my mentors. My mother and father have been great mentors to me. I have a spiritual mentor. I have a spiritual advisor who is my mentor. We have spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours together. Her mentoring me taking notes, learning. Okay? Now, let's talk about, well, first of all, does everybody on here that's watching me, I want you to give me type in the word yes, or give me type in the word I got it. If you now understand the difference between coaching and mentorship. Do you now type in the word I got it. Yeah, this is going to be a huge aha moment for majority of you, for sure. So I want to encourage you to make sure you share this with other people. This is a huge aha moment. Huge, gigantic. All right, now let's rock and roll. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about how do you find a mentor. Now, this, as I'm teaching you this has nothing to do with network marketing. But if you're involved in network marketing, awesome, it will work. But even if you're not involved in network marketing, this still applies to how you go and grow faster. Okay. How do you find a mentor? First of all, a mentor is an expert in a specific field. Ooh, this is good. A mentor is an expert in a specific field. A mentor is an expert in a specific field. A mentor is not a god. A mentor is an expert in a specific field. A mentor is not a god. For example, I wouldn't go to my gardener and say, hey, man, can you work on my tooth? I wouldn't go to my gardener and say, hey, listen, can you work on my tooth? Can you fix my tooth? No. A mentor is an expert in a specific field. Ladies, I want you to write this down. You need to understand this because too often times, many people make the mistake of looking at their mentor like they're a mini god. They're not. Your mentor does have imperfections. Let me say that again. Your mentor does have imperfections. However, there is a particular area where they are great. They are well suited for the task. There's a particular area where they are great. Do you guys understand? I want to make sure, before I tell you how to find a mentor, I want to make sure you manage your expectations about a mentor. A mentor is an expert in a specific area. They're not a god. This is really important. Your mentor does make mistakes, but your mentor, they are an expert in a specific area. For example, I don't go to my accountant and I don't go to my accountant and then say, can you teach me network marketing? I don't go to my accountant for spiritual advice. No, you're the accountant. Guys, this is gigantic. I hope you're getting this stuff because I'm about to keep rolling. I know that there's a delay on Facebook, but give me a thumbs up if I can just keep rolling. You guys can just go back and rewatch this. So, all right. So now that you understand your mentor is an expert, not a God, let's talk about how do you find a mentor? How do you find a mentor? All you need to do is, let's say if you wanted to be a better gardener, or you wanted to be a better, better at, I don't know, let me see here. Let's say you wanted to be better at recruiting. Let's say you wanted to be better at shopping or decorating. How do you find a mentor? All you do, you can go to Google or YouTube or whatever, and you look up who are the top 50 or the top 100 in the world. Let's say the top 50 in that profession. Who are the top? Who are the best of the best of the best of the best in that profession? Okay? So number one, you go online and you find the best of the best of the best. Okay? Number one. And what you're looking for in a mentor is you are looking for two things. What you're looking for in a mentor is two specific things. You are looking for two things in a mentor. Number one is character. You are looking for character. When I say character, what do I mean? I mean somebody who's doing things morally, ethically, and legally. Somebody who is operating morally, ethically, and legally. Number one, you are looking for character. I am not following anyone that does not have good character, morally, ethically, and legally. That's the first thing you're looking for in your mentor. The second thing you're looking for in your mentor is production. 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 I want to follow a mentor who's producing, someone that's putting up real results. Give me a thumbs up if you're getting this. So I'm telling you what to look for in a mentor. Number one, character. Number two, production. This is definitely going to bless you today, for sure. Character and production. And in that order. Okay? Now remember, I didn't say your mentor was perfect. There is no perfect mentor. But what you're looking for is a mentor that's got good character and good production. Okay? Now, we're still talking about how do you find a mentor? What do you say when you find this person? I'm going to give you one sentence. One sentence. I'm going to give you one sentence of what I've always said to attract a mentor into my life. Woo! Are y'all ready? Y'all got to be ready for this, baby. I'm telling you, this is how I changed my life. And I'm about to change it again. Woo! Y'all got to give me a thumbs up. I need to know y'all ready for this one. I'm going to give you one sentence. One sentence. After you have found your mentor, okay, I want her to mentor me. That's who I want. I want her. I want him. That's who I want. I want him right there. That's the one I want right there. Okay? I'm going to tell you one sentence that you say. And this sentence, you may have to say it 100 different times, but this is the sentence. Let me know when y'all ready. Here it is. Here it is. One sentence. What would I have to do to make it worth your while for you to teach me what it is that you know? What would I have to do to make it worth your while to teach me what it is that you know? Oh, say it again. What would I have to do to make it worth your while to teach me what it is that you know? Did everybody get that sentence? I want you to write that down. That is the sentence that will change your life if you're ready. If you're ready, okay? What would I have to do? What would I have to do to make it worth your while to teach me what it is that you know? Let's just pause right there for a second. When was the last time you've ever heard somebody say that, or you've ever asked somebody, or you've ever asked somebody that? Do you see how distinctly unique that is? Now, I want you to think about this. I want you to just imagine for a second. Imagine somebody calling me or finding me on Facebook or whatever, and they say, you know, Mr. Fulcher, I've been following you. I've been paying attention to you. And I know you're very, very busy, sir. But I really would love to have your mentorship. And I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to get it. But I've got a question. What would I have to do to make it worth your while for you to teach me what it is you know? I dare you to be courageous enough. I dare you to be courageous enough to have some courage to go to look up, to find somebody that you want to mentor you, and for you to pursue them. Remember, you got to pursue the mentor. The mentor is not going to come pursuing you. No, the mentor has what you want. It's not the other way around. The mentor has what you want. It's not the other way around. So you got to pursue them. Just like I had to pursue my spiritual mentor, just like I had to pursue my current mentors. I have to pursue them, right? Right? I dare you to develop the courage to say that, okay? Oh, they're going to give you an answer. I'll promise you, they're going to give you an answer, because it's not every day that somebody says that. See, everybody wants to be mentored, but most people aren't willing to do what's necessary to earn it. Write that down. Everybody wants to be mentored, but not everybody is willing to do what's necessary to earn it. So when you ask the question, what would I have to do in order to make it worth your while? You're now telling the mentor you are willing to earn. Oh, and when you talk like that to a mentor, oh, the mentor, they like that. They like that. The mentor likes that. Wow, you're willing to earn it. This is the type of person I like. This is the type of person I like. All right? So give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. And then we're about to go to the last part of this, where I want to teach you now how to value the mentor. So I've taught in this Facebook Live, I've taught you what is a mentor. We talked about the differences between coaching and mentor. Then number 2, I taught you how to find a mentor. I told you where to go. I told you what to look for, character and production, and I told you what to say. Okay? On how to find and attract a mentor to you, right? Now, what I want to give you, what I want to leave you with is I want to give you the big stuff. I want to teach you how to value. Ooh, I want to teach you how to value the mentor. Woo! Woo! Because this is where you could have found him or her, but if you don't value them, they leaving. Woo! This is big. This is big right here. So let me know when y'all ready. I want to give you the last part of this, and we're going to roll out of here. I've got 12 minutes, and I got to roll to my meeting. So let me know you guys are ready. All right, fantastic. Here we go. let's go to the last and final part of this, guys. Now I want to teach you how to value the mentor. Okay, you now understand what a mentor is. You found the mentor. Now I want to teach you how to value them. The first thing I want you to write down if you're taking notes is what you do not value will leave you. Write that down. What you do not value, it will leave. Okay? Write that down. You got to catch that. I don't care where you're at in the world. You got to get this. You got to get this. What you don't value is gone. It's leaving. So if you don't value money, it's leaving. If you don't value your kids, they're leaving. Whatever you don't value your teeth, it's leaving. Okay? Whatever you don't value, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. What you don't value will leave you. You got to get this. Okay? So how do you value the mentor? How do you do this? All right? There are two things that you need to have inside of your spirit at all times when dealing with your mentor. There are two things you need to have in your spirit when dealing with your mentor at all times. Number one, we're going to talk about these for the next 10, 12 minutes, these two things. Number one is humility. You must be humble, okay? Anytime you are around somebody that is an expert, that knows more than you, that makes more money than you, that is anytime you're around somebody you want to mentor you, you should do more listening than you do talking. You should do more listening than you do talking. You need to be humble. Humility, number one, you got to be humble. You got to be humble. You don't know it all. You don't know. Don't come in there trying to overtalk the mentor. Don't come around the mentor trying to tell the mentor, well, no, that ain't going to work because that's blah, 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 blah. It works like this. See, stop. The mentor is sitting there looking at you and they thinking, wait a minute, let me get this straight. You want my time. You want my help. And you're going to try and tell me how it works? Okay, this is not going to work. So let's just end this right now. Let me say that again. I said humility. You got to learn to be humble when you're in the face of greatness. Can you imagine me getting around my mentors and I'm going to tell them how it's going to work? Well, no, that ain't going to work. That's not going to work for me because you see, my personality is like this and I don't. What you don't value will leave. What you don't value will leave. So number one, you've got to be humble. Humility is a way of valuing the mentor. That means your spirit is constantly wanting to learn. It's constantly, literally, it's very respectful. Okay? You want to be humble. For example, if the mentor gets you on the phone, and all of a sudden the mentor says, hey, I got to take another call. Hey, no problem. No problem. Go ahead and take your call, sir. Go ahead and take your call, man. No problem. You want to be humble, 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 humble at all times. The second thing you want is you want to have a spirit of servitude. You must love to serve the mentor. You must love to serve them. Must love. Why is humility and servitude so important to the mentor? Because this is what gives you the big one. Let me give you the big one. You ready? Here comes the big one. Humility and servitude is going to give you the big one. The big one is it's going to give you access. It's called the law of access. It's now going to take you from over there, way over there, to in here. When you're humble and you serve, it's now going to take you from afar to bring you in close. It's called the law of access. See, the moment you get, let me give you an example. I want you to imagine, being that we're all involved, or most of you are involved in network marketing, I want you to imagine what would happen to you if you were able to gain consistent access to me. I mean, some of y'all think I'm just a happy-go-lucky, which I am very happy, and I'm very positive. But what would happen to your life if I allowed you to have closer access to me to learn my thought process, how I'm able to consistently keep winning? I mean, imagine what would happen to you if I were able to actually take you deep into the vault on how I do what I do. Imagine what would happen to you if you were able to gain access to, let's just say, Eric Worre, or let's just say Jeff Roberti, or maybe Alex Morton, or maybe David Monetier. I mean, I'm just throwing out some names of some highly successful people, okay? Imagine what would happen to you if you were to gain access to a Johnny Green, right? Okay, these are some big time producers, a Tyler Daniels. What would happen? No, I don't mean if you just met them in the elevator in passing, or you talked to them a time or two. I'm talking if you gained consistent access, what would happen to you? See, it's the information that you need for your transformation. It's the information that you need for your transformation. The only way you're going to get the information is humility and servitude. Humility and servitude. I love to serve my mentors. I love to serve them. I love, write that down. I love to serve. I love it. Humility, servitude. Humility, servitude. You must love to serve. Okay? Every time I'm around my mentors, I'm always looking for more ways that I can serve them. Why? Me serving them is my way of saying how much I appreciate them taking the time to talk to me on the phone, them taking the time to mentor me in person, them giving me their most precious asset, which is their time. Their time. Do you realize when you sit in front of your mentor and they give you their time, if you are ready for it, you got a chance to learn in an hour what it took them years to figure out. I hope you get the power of this. I hope you get the power of this. I really hope for your sake you get the power, because 2019, here it is, January 2nd, you got a goal to do some great things this year. You want to do some unanimous things. You want to do some things you've never done before this year. My question is, who's your mentor? Have you found him yet? Have you found her yet? Okay. Do you value your mentor? Let's talk a little bit more specifically about valuing. My mentors, guys, I do everything in my power to serve them, to appreciate them, to literally be flexible with them. Mentors, literally, they're very busy people. They're not just, they're very busy. They're very conscious of time. Mentors are they're very unique. Let me say that, write that down. Mentors, I'm talking highly successful people. They're very unique. They think different. They act different. They're totally different. I'm just telling you right now, they're not normal. Okay. The way they operate, it's not normal. Let me give you an example. I hear a lot of times people say, Ramasio, I would love to come and sit at your house all day long and watch what you do. First of all, that's never going to happen. I'm never going to allow you to come and sit here all day long and watch what I do. No. Now, what I will do, I will teach you in passing. I will teach you along the way. Maybe we go grab a bite to eat together, and I'm actually talking to you, letting you learn me. Maybe I'll take you to the ball game. Maybe we go to the golf. I'm spending time with you as you've earned the time. You don't automatically get the time. You got to earn it. Okay. In network marketing, how do you earn the time? Humility and servitude. What do you mean serve? That means go produce. That means go do what you said you're going to do. I don't spend time where it's needed. I spend my time where it's deserved. I do not spend time where it's needed. Guys, we are about to put in 50,000 people the first month by April in our organization. The first month we will have 50,000 people. No, I'm not going to spend time with 50,000. I'm going to spend time with those that deserve the time, those that deserve it. I may coach the whole world, but I'm not going to spend time with, it's impossible. I can't mentor 50,000 people. No. But I can tell you what, there's going to be 50 people that make $100,000 their very first month. And those 50 people are going to get the lion's share of my time. Again, 2 things to show value: humility, servitude. That's how it works. That's how it works. See, what the mentor wants to see through your service, through your servitude, they want to see, not hear, they want to see that you are willing to participate in your own rescue. They want to see that you're willing to fight for yourself. And as they see that, they come in and say, you know what? I want to spend more time with him. I want to spend more time with her. Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave you with this. Your mentor is radically unique. They're not normal, okay? They're not normal. I'm telling you right now. If you don't value your mentor, they will all of a sudden leave. They will not give you any notice that they're leaving. They just won't spend as much time with you. And I know the reason why they stopped spending as much time with you. Number one, you weren't humble. Maybe you started to get too arrogant, thinking you knew it all, thinking all of a sudden you got it made, and you just maybe you got too arrogant. Okay. Maybe all of a sudden you no longer this is a big one. Maybe all of a sudden you became entitled. So no longer do you serve anymore. You got so comfortable with, I know my mentor. I know him or her. I've been to their house and I spent time with them and I went on his boat and in his car and I know him and I know him. Maybe you've gotten too comfortable. And what the mentor sees is, okay, you're getting too comfortable. You don't value what it is that I really offer. Okay. So this is what the mentor does. They start blocking your access. They don't give you as much access. Why? Because you're not humble and you're not demonstrating the law of servitude. See, let me put it this way. The more success you have in life, the more humbler you should be. And I've made a lot of mistakes and I still make mistakes. So please do not think that I'm perfect. But I'm taking the time today to share with all of you what the difference between a coach and a mentor is. I'm taking the time to teach you how do you find a mentor, because many people don't know. And I'm teaching you how do you value, how do you get access into those rooms that you've always wanted to be around. Let me give you an example. My new business partners that you're going to find out about in the next 2 to 3 weeks when we make it public. These guys have done a few $1 billion in sales. Say it again. They've done a few $1 billion in sales. Do you think I could learn anything from a man or a woman that's done a few $1 billion here recently? Absolutely. So when I get around these people, I don't talk as much. I listen. I take notes. I learn. I serve. In other words, I give more than I take. I give more than I take. How do I give more? I find out what they need from me. Okay, they need production. They need production. No problem. I love to serve you with my production. So I'm going to do a lot of production because I want a lot of mentorship. Did you catch that? I'm going to do a lot of production, not because I want a lot of money. I want a lot of wisdom. I want a lot of wisdom. Somebody type in, I want a lot of wisdom. I want a lot of mentorship. I want a lot of wisdom. So I'm going to serve with my production in return for their mentorship. Now that's smart. Come on, boy. That's smart. That's how you do that thing. I'm fired up, man. You talking about you want to change your life. Who's your mentor? Who's your mentor? Who's your mentor? Who's your mentor? Woo! We broke that thing down for you today, guys, on Facebook Live. We broke it down. I hope you appreciate it. Listen, I would love to encourage you to go back and re-listen. I mean, take your time. Yeah, we went on for about an hour. That's fine. Call it an early Happy New Year's gift to you. Take your time. We're going to post this on my YouTube channel as well. I mean, literally, this one right here, share this. Make your people go watch this. This was invaluable today. I'm letting you know. And not one thing that I tell you was something that I read in a book or I heard. This is what I've experienced. I know this works. I keep doing it. I keep doing it. I keep doing it. And it keeps working. I have figured out how to attract any mentor that I want. It comes down humility and servitude. Humility and servitude. Let me tell you right now. I'll give you a secret, okay? I'll share a public secret with the whole world. I told you we're getting ready to break history by April. I'm talking, we're going to break every record in network marketing. Nobody's ever done what we're going to do. Nobody has ever had a team first month that have 50 people that make over 100 grand their first month. Never been done before, ever. It's never, ever been done until now. We're going to do it. And because that goal is so big, something I've never done, guess what I'm doing? Because the goal is so big, guess what I'm doing? I've got mentors that are great in areas that I've never thought before to go get mentors in. I've got a mentor. There's one guy that I'll tell you, he hasn't, right now, he has not replied yet. Okay, but I am going to attract this gentleman into my life. I've been following him. I've been studying this gentleman, and I want to know more. I've never met him before. I've never spoke to him on the phone before. But this boy is bad when it comes to marketing. He's really good. I've been seeing him. I've heard good things about him. I've been studying this guy, and I want to learn. I want to learn. And his name, he's not involved in network marketing. But because my goal is so big, we're talking 50,000 people in the next 4 months. 50,000 people in the next 4 months. Should I give y'all his name? Let me think here. Let me talk to my spirit. Sure. No, I'll give it to you. I will. Because I told you exactly how to find him. I have found him. I did my research, right? Now, I'm in the process of attracting him to me. I'm in the process of attracting him to me. And you're probably thinking, what are you going to say to attract him? I just told you. What do I have to do to make it worth your while to invest your time with me, for you to teach me what it is you know? Well, if he said, I need you to sign up for this class, done. If he said, I need you to do this and that, done. Whatever he said, long as it's legal, moral, and ethical, done. You catch that? I said whatever the man says is done. Why? Because he's got what I want. His name is Billy Jean. He lives in San Diego, California. He's an expert in marketing. The boy is bad to the bone when it comes to marketing. His name is Billy Jean. He's somebody because see, I'm realizing this industry is called network marketing. Let me tell you what I got down. Somebody type that word in. Network marketing. His name is Billy Jean. G-E-N-E. Billy Jean. Okay? I've got the net part figured out. I know how to cast the net, warm market, cold market. I'm an expert at that. I'm an expert. I got the work part figured out. Can't nobody outwork me, period. Nobody outworks me. But the marketing part, that's an area I can improve in. That's an area I want to be great in. The marketing part. The marketing part. And what is marketing? The purpose of marketing is to get people to try something. The purpose of marketing is to get people to try something. Billie Jean, that boy is really great when it comes to marketing. Give it up for Billie Jean, y'all. Give it up for Billie Jean, okay? He's a young man that I want and I will be mentored by this guy. Watch me. I've never talked to him. I've never met him. I just told you exactly how you're going to see me and him doing an interview. Now watch. When you see it happen, don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't teach you how to make it happen for you. I'm going to do exactly what I told you I'm going to do. And this is how I continue to attract the great ones into my life. And I'm going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And I just won't stop. So ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I love you guys all. I wish you a happy, prosperous, abundant new year. And my prayer to all of you is that you master 2 words: daily routine. If you ever really are serious about changing your life, you've got to change something that you do daily. Daily routine. Your daily routine will take you straight to your dreams. I know that everybody is all pregnant right now with all of these goals and all this great stuff, and that's great. But if you don't have a routine, it won't matter. And I want it to count for you this time. This time, I want it to count for you. I want it to count. I want you to finally start to make progress in the areas that you want. And the only way that's going to happen, daily routine. You gotta have a daily routine. If you don't have repetition is the mother of skill. If you don't have a routine, it's a dream. If you don't have a routine, it's just a dream. You gotta have a routine. And if you're involved in network marketing, the number one thing you should be doing every day, number one, prospecting and recruiting. Prospecting and recruiting. People ask me, well, what do you say, California kid? Look, baby, I say the same thing I've been saying, and I'm not changing because I've mastered it. I've mastered it. Hey, Paul. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Bob. Hey, Mike. Hey, Susie. Listen, I got a question for you. When it comes to making money in 2019, are you guys married? Are you guys committed to that job or that business that you own? Or do you still keep your options open to other side projects? When it comes to making money, are you married or committed to that job or that business? Or do you keep your options open to other side projects? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the multi-million-dollar question that I ask all people. And that is how we're going to break history by April. Hey, listen, I'm Ramasio Fulcher, the California kid. I love each and every single one of you. I hope you listen to the replay. I hope you, as they say, I hope you learn all that you can from this Facebook Live. Learn all that you can and can all that you get. Learn all you can and can all you get. For I know if you apply what was said here today, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. Life will never be the same for you again. My prayer, my goal, my wish to the entire universe is that life will never be the same for you again. Life will never be the same for you again. Much love, guys. I'm the Cali Kid. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody.